If you want to add rounded or chamfered corners to your sketches, we have a couple great tools within SOLIDWORKS Sketch Tools to do so. Let's go up to Sketch, click on Fillet, which is this one here. Click on that, and come down here and type in the size of the fillet you'd like to use. I'm going to go ahead and type in 0.25, and then click on Entities to Fillet, which is a pretty simple command. There's two ways to actually choose the entities. You can choose one as the corner, and just click on the point, and it adds the little example of what it's going to do. Or you can pick the first line and the second line, and again, it does exactly the same thing. So either pick a point or pick a line to another line, and it adds the fillet. When you're happy with all those fillets, you can go ahead and click on OK. If before you're OK with it, go ahead, you can also change these values here using the up and down arrows. You have the option to keep constrained corners, which means they'll stay there as is. You can also add dimensions to each fillet if you want to later change each one individually. If you leave this off, you only have one dimension that controls all four of them. Go ahead and click OK, and there's our fillets. There's our dimension. Let's go ahead and click OK again. If I double click on that, I can change it to 0.25, and notice they will all 0.4, 0.25. You can see all I gotta do is change one of the dimensions, and they all automatically change. Next, I can come up and pick fillet again. In this case here, I can pick a line from here to here, and if it can't solve that fillet because it's too large, it's gonna give you this error here, but that's okay. Just go ahead and change that value to a smaller value. Choose the next line. As soon as it can solve that fillet, it'll go ahead and add it. Click OK, and there it is. You can always go back later when you're happy with the fillet and move things around, adjust the radius, and so on. By the way, that fillet stays true. If I start moving these lines, the fillet is active. I can also chamfer. Under the same fillet command, if I click on the drop-down arrow next to it, I can click on Sketch Chamfer and type in the size of the chamfer. In this case, I'm going to type in 0.2. And you can choose either an angle distance or a distance. And you can make them equal if you'd like. If you don't do that, you can choose each individual distance. But in this case here, I'm going to choose an angle, and I'm going to say it's going to be a 0.1 chamfer by 45 degrees. And I can just go ahead and choose the points, click OK, and you can see there's a nice little chamfer. It automatically adds the angle and the dimension. Chamfers and fillets in the sketch level are extremely handy and quick to add. You can add them on the sketch level, but you can also add these on feature level parts, and generally, that's what I prefer. Either way, they're a quick, easy way to add rounded or chamfered corners to your parts.